It is another very beautiful day, and welcome to another edition of Insightful Moments. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. Today, we'll be changing our gear and we'll be looking at something different from what we have looked into in the last 3 episodes. You remember that the last 3 episodes has focused on, the political atmosphere in Osun. And the rumored defection, which is becoming clearer and clearer on daily basis. But however, we will be changing gear, as I said earlier. We'll be looking at something critical, something that has to do with women development, women participation in politics, in leadership and governance. And we'll be looking at why we are having this low representation as far as women participation in politics and governance is concerned. If you say low, we may actually not, be given the clear narrative. I mean, the better narrative that we should be giving, especially when it comes to the women participation in politics in Osun State. The governor, the deputy governor, the chief of staff, the SSG, the 9 members of the House of Representatives, the 3 senators, the 26 members of the House of Assembly. None of them is a woman. Is a woman. Just imagine that. I think from governor to and then when you still go to the commissioners, I mean the cabinet members, you will realize that we have just 2 of 25 commissioners that are women. What percentage do we call that? It's over to. I'm very sure that that is less than 10% of the number of commissioners that we have. So if we have a state executive council now, we are going to be having men-dominated environments, just 2 women that will be part of the discussion. But we'll be looking into this. Why do we have this kind of representation? Very poor representation, if I may say, as far as Osun State is concerned. Today, I have the founder of FIGO Foundation, FIGO. Okay, Favor is to know Gift Foundation, FIGO. I mean, the person I have here is the founder, Mrs. Favor Ituno. Ms. Ituno, it's nice having you in the studio.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
How has been the work as the grassroots?
Fine.
Has it been tough? Being a woman in that development space, has it been tough?
No, it hasn't.
Has it been so rosy the way you expect it?
We keep pushing.
Okay. Before we go into what you do at FIGO, let me start from here. You can see the picture I just painted in the introductory part.
Yes.
We have a low abysmal representation of women in governance. What do you think, as somebody that grew up here, that has been working here for years, what do you think is responsible for this?
Thank you very much, sir. One of the factors hindering women from participating in politics is lack of support from the political party.
From the political party?
Yes, because during the election period, the last election that we did in Osun, so there is one woman from my side, from my local government. She contested for the post of House of Assembly, and at the end of the day, they did not vote for her. Oh. During primary.
Okay, you mean she didn't get the ticket?
The ticket, exactly.
From one of the major political parties?
From PDP.
From the PDP, okay.
So the woman was I don't know, maybe, let's say she was angry and she has to move to another party. Now she's in APC. Okay. So the political party doesn't used to support women.
Is it that the women are waiting for the power to be given to them on a platter of gold? Or
no.
Are you sure that women are doing enough to actually be represented, to actually have that voice?
Yes, they are doing enough. This particular woman, we are doing enough. Let me say it to myself too. We are doing enough to occupy that space. But sometimes politics, they believe that it's a man that can do it.
Okay.
So that is why during that period, we came out, we tried to talk to people about this particular woman I'm talking about. And at the end of the day, she was disappointed. So another factor is that marriage sometimes used to hinder people from participating in politics generally. Aside from the fact that somebody wants to contest or not, marriage. There's some men that cannot allow their wife to do anything political.
Is it a matter of culture or what? Why do you think?
No, I think it's a belief that any woman that is doing politics is a prostitute. Yes, that is the popular say. So and most men will not allow their wife to participate in that kind of thing. There's some women that have passion for it. They want to be this, they want to be that in politics, but their husband will say no.
But if I may ask you, do you think the women that we have had in the past have actually done enough to ensure that we continue to have trust in them? You remember that we have women occupying deputy governorship seats
yes, exactly.
for close to 16 years unbroken.
Yes.
I mean, from former governor Oladosu, who had Erelu Olusola Obada.
Yes,
then
yes.
former governor Rauf Aregbesola also had Mama Titi Laoyeto. Now,
Yes.
when you look at it, that's about 16 years combined.
Yes.
And now we have been having male on that seat now. Do you think the women in the past, we have had women in the House of Representatives too?
You yourself can see that the reason why we're having problems in Nigeria is because we are not allowing women to lead. If you have a man as the president, you should have a woman as the vice. That is why sometimes a man needs a woman to calm his ego down. And that is why we are having problems in Nigeria today. Now, Tinubu is the president, Shetima is the vice president. See the way Nigeria is. Assuming they have wives, but there are some things their wives cannot, there are some information that they cannot say to their wife. But if a woman is in government, is there with them, as a woman, there are some things, as a woman that I am, there are some things that I will say that if I tell a man, he will think about it twice. So, see what is happening in Nigeria. I don't want to go deep into that.
But you are saying that the women, another thing is this. Some people will say that even women themselves do not believe in themselves. Let me give you an example. You remember Mrs. Zara Jibril or something that contested with former President Goodluck Jonathan for the ticket of the PDP. She didn't have a vote at the primary. And some people now say, but we have women leaders across all the 36 states that were part of the delegates. We have women leaders across several local governments, 774 local governments that were part of the delegates. Is it that none of them believed in her? Or why is it that she did not even have just one vote at the primaries?
There's a lot attached to politics. We women, we are the enemy of ourselves.
Okay.
Because of our own selfish interests. Most of all these women that you are talking about, they are girlfriends to other men. They are married, but they are girlfriends. That is why it is difficult for them to support their fellow woman. So that is one of the things. You will see a married woman who is a woman leader befriending a chairman of the party. So it will be difficult for that kind of person to say the truth. So it will be the thing that that kind of person, that woman leader will be working towards the success of his man friend. So that is it.
So I now think that if we should, when you women do not believe in yourselves, the men folks should have that belief in you. Don't you think that is where the solutions will start?
And that is why we're having the problem.
Don't you think that is where the solutions will start from?
From we women.
From the women.
Yes, it should.
Because on the day of election, when you check the queue, I've been a political journalist for close to 10 years now, covering elections, and even when I was not covering elections, before I ventured into, I participated in several elections as ad hoc staff. And I realized that when you check the queue, on the day of election, you realize that we have more women, more female on the queue than the men. So on the day of election, we have women on the queue voting, but when it comes to contesting, you have few of them coming out.
I think there should be something like orientation.
Okay.
Because we need to understand that a woman can lead at the same time. It's not only for us to go out and vote. You are very correct. I used to be a party agent too. So, and I know what you are talking about. So I think there should be something like sensitization to this. They need to let us know that this, so a woman too can participate. It shouldn't be a man, a man, a man. Since I started this foundation that I've been doing for over like close to 6, 7 years now, I don't think I have seen somebody. I'm waiting for somebody that will compete with me.
You mean in that space
Yes,
that you are?
that one is not politics. No, it's not politics. But I need somebody that will stand up and say, "Me, sef, I want to do more than this one." So one of the things that we lack is we need somebody to encourage us as a woman, and it is we women that can encourage ourselves. So we need to teach ourselves, to educate ourselves that this political thing, we too, we can participate, we can contest, we can vote and be voted for. So
Okay, on that note, we'll go on a very short break. But when we are back, we will delve more on the solution, especially, there is this bill in the National Assembly now that is calling for a special seat for women. And some people are saying, is that not a way of actually, relegating them to that seat alone and not giving them voice? But people believe that if we have that special seat for women, it is going to continue to give them voice. And also, we'll go into the works of FIGO Foundation. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. You are welcome back from that very short break. We are discussing matter of importance, especially to development, to leadership, and also to governance in Nigeria. And that has to do with the low participation of women in politics, as we have experienced it, as we are experiencing it, not even we are experiencing it in Osun, considering the picture I painted earlier. Now, I have with me Mrs. Favour Ituno. Ms. Ituno, thank you for staying with us.
Thank you, sir.
Let's now delve more on the solution. And the solution that we are talking about, do you think that, okay, let's talk about the appointed position first. If we say female are finding it difficult to contest, what of when it gets to the appointment? We have 25 commissioners in Osun State, and 2 of them are women. And that is, you don't need to be told that is less than 10% of the total number of commissioners that we have. And we have some special advisors. If you check the data, you will realize that it is still low. Out of the 2 set of chairmen that we have at the local government level, I think we have 2 females in the sit at home, and we have like 1 in the yes or no. So, what do you think is the solution? Do you think that it is beyond election this period?
Thank you very much. Yes, that word is beyond election. I said it earlier that the political party for now is not favoring women. We have young girls that has been an activist on the social media, actively doing political thing for many years now. And when Governor Nuruddin Demola came to the power, he didn't even remember them. People that were recognized were the female gender and the male gender rather. Those are the ones they gave the thing to. Now, if they didn't give them essay now, when will they start to empower them? I think they should start from there.
From the appointment.
From that appointment.
Okay, I think the women should also, are they communicating the right information to the government? When the commissioners list was released, I'm not sure that we had a women group coming out to say we do not want this. And then you will still have it at the national too. Look at the heads of different lawmakers, how many of them are women, so that that is where the empowerment starts. How are the women communicating the right information to the authority? How do you think we can start communicating now?
Through our voice, we can communicate we can start speaking up, because most of we women, we usually accept and agree most things that happen. Unlike men, they will say, "Oh yeah, let's protest." But we will say, "It is well, no problem." One thing is, if a woman is not doing politics, she can do business. Yes, and even from the business, she can even make more money, have more connections. So that is why sometimes we accept anything that happens in politics as our fate. okay now, no, they did not give me this appointment.
We'll
Fine.
move on.
So that is.
But that may serve as a kind of discouragement.
That is why today most people are not interested in politics. Even people of my age, they are not interested because they believe that after they've do up and down, they will not remember them. They only remember women when it's time for, oh yeah, let's go, let's go out there, let's go and gather people. That's when they remember that they have charisma. But when it comes to them giving women position, they will say, no. And there's some information in politics that they feel like they cannot tell us because they believe that our mouth is,
you don't have that
like,
very
so they believe that we can say it to our husband. So we have limited access to information in politics, and that one too is discouraging.
What about the issue of a special seat for the National Assembly for women? Do you support such, and do you think it is going to bring solution?
Yes, it will bring solution. When I was in school, there is a woman, a senator from Oyo State, Senator Monsurat. She has been we've not met before, I've not seen her before, but she has been my motivator. Anytime I check through her things that she has done, I used to be motivated. I think that kind of special seat for a woman will encourage us. Honorable Taiwo Lugatu is one of my we've not met, but she's one of my motivation because I'm gingered and I have the hope that even me I can be senator, even me I can be House of Representative because of what God has used them to do. God has helped them to do it. God has taken them to that high stage of life. So I believe that even myself, if I start small, I can be that.
Okay, let's now go to what you do at your foundation. Tell us about FIGO Foundation. When did you start, and let me start from where did you start, and what was the motivation there?
I've been doing humanitarian services for a very long time. Yes, but when I was in school, I was in 200 level. I had a dream. God told me in my dream that I need to feed a lot of people. That was the word, that be patient. You will need to feed a lot of. And sincerely, I don't understand the dream. I don't understand it until my third year in school. The pandemic, COVID-19 started, and I felt I can start something. I can start helping people. That was when the inspiration now come. The inspiration came and I started the foundation. But ever since I started the foundation started in the year 2020, March 20. But I've been doing humanitarian services, rendering voluntary services to people. In fact, I've been tipping people since when I was in secondary school. But I don't know that it was a preparation for something like this. So
what have you done? Can you tell us some of the success stories that you have?
God has helped us. So we have done many programs. We have fed over 3,000 widows in Osun. This year, we decided to do part of a girl project. And I must say that we have visited more than 9 schools this year. We have given out parts, educate them. We will invite health practitioners. They will talk to them. And at the end of the discussion, we will give them free pad. And that has made us to solve many problems. There was a girl that reached out to us recently that she was sexually molested by her fellow aunty. One big aunty used to molest her. That aunty used to touch her in a private bar.
No, wait. Aunty touching
a girl. Yes. Women to women, like a girl to one big aunty.
Is that not lesbianism?
Yeah, that's lesbianism, yes.
And then, okay, let me allow you to continue the narration.
After I went there, they invited me at their school, and I just did my own talk, then I went away. But anywhere I go, I used to drop my number in case there's a question, in case you want to. I really want those GSS class or SS class to join me in doing that. I believe that we will grow together. So this girl reached out to me on my WhatsApp. She told me about one of her big auntie that used to touch her in her private parts. according to her story, she told me that her dad died when she was, I think that should be around 7 or 9 years old. And anytime her mom wants to go to work, she would drop her at that auntie side. So because of that, that auntie used that privilege to start touching the girl. So when this girl reached out to me, I was
Osun
like,
here?
yes, in Osun. In
Okay.
Osun, very close to our place here in Osun. So when she told me, I was very angry. But I asked her one question. Have you been telling your mom? At least you should tell your mom what is happening. But she told me that she has never, she's speaking to me for the very first time, that she's speaking up for the very first. I was like, so you are telling me this? You have not been telling anybody for over 7 years that that thing has been happening to you? She said yes. I said, okay, no problem. I just make a video about it. I posted it on my Facebook platform. I posted it on Friday. On Sunday, one brother reached out to me. He told me that brother told me that that thing might have affected her womb, or maybe she has been infected already. That it's not healthy for somebody to be touching a child in a private part. So I promised that I want to take the girl to the hospital. So I went straight to her school. I did not tell the principal about it, but because it's something personal. So I just went straight to the girl. I told the principal I want to see her. So I went to the principal. They allowed me.
Is it a private school or public school?
It's a private school.
Private school?
Yes, it's a private school. So I took the girl. We went to her mom because I cannot do that kind of thing when her mom is not aware. I wouldn't want to show her. He will say, trying to, maybe I want to sell her organs.
Stories, yes.
So I don't want anything that will implicate me. So I went to her mom, and her mom gave me, and we went together. When we got to the hospital, they did different tests. They examined her, passive test. They did so many things, and later the man said we would still need to go to another hospital to do another test. But the one that we did, they gave us drugs that she should be using, infection drugs, which means the girl is nursing
some infection.
It's not toilet disease, but she's not nursing some infections already.
Like STI?
Yes. So now, God has given us this mandate.
So what did you do to the auntie? I think that is the area I would like you to. Because if
we did not do anything.
Why?
Yes. Because the reason why we did not do anything was because this thing has been happening for 7 years. Yes. And this girl that we're talking about, I think she will be, according to us, I don't remember, but maybe 17 or 18 years old very soon. And when I told the mommy, that mommy, can we, because there's one of my friends that used to do child abuse thing. So the woman said no.
As she doesn't want the auntie
for the sake of the girl's future.
Because you think that you have allowed another issue in the society, don't you think that the auntie may continue with another person?
Yes, I told the woman about it. I said, this thing that you said we should not proceed about, and we should not do anything about it. Don't you think this auntie might have been doing it to even another person? And she told me that we should please leave her child alone.
And the auntie is still working freely in the society. Even though what she's doing should attract like 14 years in prison, like lesbianism, same-sex marriage.
She's working freely because I really want us to charge her to court, arrest her first, charge her to court and no, but
I think we will have to look into the auntie's matter, because we must ensure that we fight every issue of child abuse in our society. So do you have any other areas? I saw you recently at a school where you are distributing some items,
sanitary
pads to schools. Do you have support? How do you get funding for some of these projects?
Sometimes when we started the foundation, God himself, the one that wanted me to do it, because this is not what I want to do. But it is what God wanted me to do. So there was a woman that was supporting us before. She's a white woman, but later, all these people, Yahoo people, I started tagging her on social media, and they scammed her. So this woman,
you mean Nigerians
scammed her. Even Nigerians. People from not even Nigerians, people from Ejigbo scammed her.
Okay, you people from Ejigbo scanned.
You are interested because I said
you know, it's very
yes,
important.
I used to see your post on social media.
We have to show some interest in this kind of a
People
thing.
that I call them to come together with me, that we should do these things together. They believe that I used to make more money. Assuming they gave me 2 million, they believe that I used to. And this woman used to send me 150,000, but they don't know.
But
they believe that I used to see
like 1 million, 10 million.
This woman used to send me 150, 100,000, 150, 200. The money doesn't exceed this amount that I just mentioned.
And now they went ahead.
And they went ahead to chat her. You know, in Ibona, they are not. So they gave, she gave her number out and started scamming her. One day, you know how I got to, God is good though. My phone was off and myself and the one guy were supposed to go for a program. So I now said, okay, now let me do Snapchat on your phone. The message of this woman pop up straight up. As he handed over the phone to me like this, I wanted to do Snapchat. You know when you on your data.
So the person is even a team member?
Very close to me. Yes.
Is it one person?
It's not one person, no. It was later.
It was a syndicate, or everybody was doing his own somewhere.
That is good though. It was later I knew that I am not in the midst of friends. So I had to gradually disconnect myself. The woman, today, me and the woman were not talking again. She blocked me. She told me like this, that gifts, I will be liking your post on Facebook, but I cannot send you money again. That is where yes, she told me that Nigerians are requesting too much. I was not requesting for myself. I was requesting for people, but them, they thought this woman was. And when I asked him that, how much have you even collected from this woman? He told me 9,000. I said, for you to know, this woman is not sending me big money.
9,000 naira, 9,000 dollars.
9,000 naira.
Is the one sending naira, right?
No, she used to send. She would send BTC sometimes, and sometimes she will send it through transfer wise. So it will be directly to your account in naira. So that's it.
So apart from that, do you have societal support to back up your project?
Good people of Ejigbo have been supporting me.
And what about the people of Abidjan?
I don't have people in Abidjan.
Okay, you know when you mention Ejigbo,
good people.
We also take it to
They
Abidjan.
have been supporting me. Plenty egbons.
Wow.
Wonderful brothers.
Have you started, getting like international grants?
No. No.
Okay. And then what are the things, how do you think people can, be of help to ensure that they advance your work?
I need, number one, volunteers.
Team members.
Volunteers.
Just volunteers, not team members.
Team members. Volunteers. Volunteers will not have sense of, maybe this is our money. Yes. Volunteer will volunteer and go. If I believe that we are friends. And I don't know they were enemy in disguise. So he has taught me many lessons. So I cannot allow, I'm not building any team member again. I'm building volunteers. If there is a program, I felt you can handle it for me, I want to do it over to you, no problem. Even the money, no problem. Not that I will now trust you with, this is where we're getting the money from. And you will now go behind me and say, that girl, because you do not like my progress, you will now say, that girl is a bad girl, please don't support her. Yes, I have had many stories like that. See, one thing I believe in this humanitarian services is because I believe that God is interested in me. Because if God is not interested in me, 2 years, I think close down. But God is interested.
And it is 5 years now.
Yes, now. Yes.
That's very good.
So God is interested in me. So plenty things has even happened. Many things has happened. But because I am not giving up, because it is my dream, this is not our dream. God spoke to me in my dreams, not in our dreams. So I must not allow anyone or anything to bring me down.
Okay, so finally, before let's just run this conversation up now. So I just want to ask, I'm curious, how is the society appreciating people in this sector? I'm not talking about the people supporting. I mean the society, the people that you have, gone to support. In this area, we'll see that there is this African mentality. Somebody said when you do it, when you give somebody food today, next week they will come back and ask for another food. Next month they are still at your door. So do you think society is actually appreciating the work of your foundation?
Yes. But one thing is, as somebody that is doing foundation, don't expect anything from anybody. See it as you just sowing a seed that God himself will reward you. If you give somebody 5,000 naira today and you are expecting the person to say, auntie, thank you for giving money. No. Ever since I've been doing these humanitarian services, if I go to market, I know some women that will say, auntie, what are you? Let me help you to carry it. Now. They will say, it means that they are seeing what I'm doing and they are appreciating it. Aside from that one, when I was pregnant, heavily pregnant, I thought I would even die. I know of some women that gathered themselves up together and pray for me. Yes, because they don't want me to die. And it was because of what they benefited from me. They said, no, this girl must not die. So that period was one of the toughest period of my life. So even me, I lost hope. I thought I would go. But some women stood up for me because that time, over 3 to 4 years, I was just doing widow program, age and widow program. I was not doing students program. It is last year stroke this year. I just started the students program. God has used me to touch many lives.
You said about 6,000 widows.
No, 3,000.
3,000 widows.
3,000 widows.
About the aged.
The age, the widow.
3,000 of them.
Yes.
So that's a very good one. And on that note, I want to say thank you for being part of today's show.
We have a program.
Okay, you have a program coming up soon.
August 4.
Let us know about it.
Free summer class for students.
Okay.
It's free. All subjects available from JSS1 to SS3. From
JSS1 to SS3. Where is that one holding?
Ejigbo.
What?
Baptist Grammar School, Ejigbo.
Okay, Baptist Grammar
School. Opposite Baptist Hospital, Ejigbo.
And it's going to be free from Monday
everything. We'll even give out exercise Monday to Friday.
Time 9 a.m.
9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
To 1 p.m. Then do you have brilliant tutors that are coming to not the regular nursery and primary school teachers?
We are giving out the best. Yes.
Okay, so you are inviting every student to come, even from as far as
there's no problem. Anyone that is interested should come.
All right. So thank you so much. And on that note, I want to say thank you for being part of today's show. We have been speaking with Miss Gifty she's the founder of FIGO Foundation operating here in Osun State. And you can see the discussion was of 2 legs. We have the first leg, which was about the poor representation of women in politics and governance, especially at the grassroots in Osun here and at the national level. And also we talk about what our foundation has been doing, and she has also been able to talk about the projects of the foundation. So on that note, thank you for being part of today's show. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. See you some other time. Bye for now.